4, Griffin Ellsworth.
The Mariners may be in Anaheim, but there is baseball in Soto. Welcome, my name is Raphael Brewer. I'm here with Bulldog Sports Journal, and the first pitch is underway here at T-Mobile Park for the High School Baseball Classic. Pitching right now is Garfield's number 8, Spencer Merwin, a junior, and batting for Liberty High School is Griffin Ellsworth, a 1-0. That's grounded, foul on the third base side. 0-2 the count. Started 1 minute early here at T-Mobile Park. Merwin stares down. The 0-2 on the way. High, ball 1. Ellsworth, the center fielder. With 1-2 inside, ball 2. Count is even. The 2-2 on the way. Hit sharply, center field. And caught by Weston Lozel in center for the Bulldogs. 1 down, and we're underway here at T-Mobile Park.
Number 6, Sam Bell.
Sam Bell for Liberty, the shortstop. Patriots hoping to score here against one of the top pitchers in the state, Spencer Merwin. Had an incredible season last year as he gets set for the 1-0. And that's fouled right back into the screen. 1-1 with 1 out. This annual event, hosted by the Mariners, puts 10 high school baseball teams together on 1. Now back again. Here at T-Mobile Park over 2 weekends. Today, starting bright and early at 9 a.m. And there'll be 5 games total today. 4 more after this, stretching well into the night, and tomorrow and next weekend. So, always fun. Normally it's a bit later in the season. 1-2, high. Down even again. But, I mean, it's a great event. You're playing. It's a mostly empty T-Mobile Park. The only seats open are right behind home plate. 2-2 inside, full count. But, I mean, it is truly something if you're one of the players on the field that gets to warm up in the bullpen. I can see our Garfield pitchers warming up there. And Sam will take ball 4. So, no perfect game, but the no-hitter is still on, my friend Ian would say. Bell walks to first. And behind him is Connor Mayer, the pitcher tonight. Step in the box for the Patriots. Well, I apologize if I get anyone's position wrong. The first pitch is down the middle for a strike. There is a lot of substitution. Every coach wants all their players to get at least an inning in the field or 1 at bat here at T-Mobile Park. Garfield only has 3 seniors this year, so at least it won't be a stretch trying to get everyone their fair share of playing time. Attempts Merwin says pickoff, doesn't make the throw, down to second. Tag out at second base by Malcolm Davis. Sorry, Trey Parker, the second baseman tonight for the Bulldogs. Bell ran off before Merwin had thrown the pitch. Merwin turned around, threw him down, and now there's 2 outs. Nobody on for the Patriots. The 0-1, high, ball 1. So Merwin could go 1-2-3 right here. 1-1 on the way. Foul down the left field line into the seats. No fan is going to get that one. Looks like there's about a few hundred people here tonight, most of them crowded in the Diamond Club seats behind home plate. But it is a pretty empty T-Mobile Park by the Mariners standards. Fouled again down the left field line. That one hit the LED banner. They're going to go get that one because baseballs are hard to come by at the high school level. The 1-2 from Merwin. And that is just outside for ball 2. Bulldog dugout. Not too sure about that call. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Merwin gets out. We go to the bottom of the first, where Elijah King will lead off for the Bulldogs.
It's another intentional walk to Cowell. Nobody wants to pitch to this guy. I mean, you almost kind of feel bad for him.
Dear Carl, this might help you get a place to live. Your friend Felix, aka Larry Hernandez.
Who's the new guy? Hal Valley? Who?
Hal Bally?
Now batting number 2, Elijah King.
We're back here at T-Mobile Park. King leading off for the Bulldogs. On the mound for the Patriots is Connor Meyer. He'll start the inning off. And King fouls it back into the screen. King, the shortstop, a junior, also in my AP Lang class. He'll get ready. 0-1. Swung on, belted. Not belted. Sharp ground ball. To second, and it's an error. Colton Hollerbach, the second baseman, throws it over the glove of Andrew Steffen, the first baseman, and King will reach on a soft-bound ground ball to Stellerbach. So, the Bulldogs already have a runner on, and up is number 5, Malcolm Davis. Freshman. It's pretty incredible. Look at rep from Meyer. Stretch, swung on, foul. Right field line. Into the seats. Go 1. Swung on, hit to third. This could be 2. Throws to Stellerbach. Back over to first. And he's safe. Oh, he's out. He's out of first. And the Patriots already have a double play. Frustrating momentum shift there, but it is only the first inning. Around the horn for the Bulldogs. Patriots have 3 double plays this season. That will be their 4th. Now up is Burke Lowe, the third baseman for the Bulldogs. swung on and missed for the first pitch. You know, it is hard to hit here in T-Mobile Park. The outfield is incredibly in. If you were watching a major league game, you'd be thinking, oh man, the pitcher's up to bat. But no, it's just a big field. 331 down the left field line, 401 to center. The 1-1, and that's a ball. Low for Burke. So if you get it over their heads, it's got plenty of time to roll. The 2-1, and that is in the dirt for ball 3. Big gap up the middle here. Shortstop is playing pretty far over. Burke hits one foul just down the first base line. Hoping to get something going here. The full count. Higher. That's the sign. Stretch the pitch. Swung on, foul back. Plenty of people in the dugout for the Bulldogs, although it is a bigger dugout than at Garfield. So there is plenty of room for all the JV players that are called up. They'll hopefully get an inning, field, or an at-bat. Full count, and that is in the dirt well before the box, batter's box. About good, hit the dirt about good 2-3 feet in front of home plate, and Burke will advance to first base. So, Bulldogs have a runner on again with 2 outs. And here comes the pitcher, Spencer Merwood. Not only is he a menace on the mound, he is an excellent hitter. Last night he had a good couple doubles against Rainier Beach in a 21-0 win. The first pitch, it's a ball high. Spencer, pretty agreed upon as the best player on the team. The 1-0, swung on, belted into the gap, left center field, and that is going to drop. Burke rounding, getting to third, and Spencer will hustle into second with a stand-up double. And we've got a little bit of action here at T-Mobile Park. That ball was crushed. Lofted. So, runners on second and third, 2 outs. And the number 5 hitter, Owen Ward, the catcher, one of 3 seniors on the Bulldogs team. Meyer hopes to escape the inning, to jam it. Now you think, if they hadn't executed that double play, or if King hadn't got on with an error in the first place, might be a completely different inning. Ward, lefty, set, and that hits him. And the bases are loaded for the Bulldogs in the first inning. Alec Josephson gets the chance to catch in here. A good buddy of mine. We'll see what he can do. Last night, he went 0 for 0 with 2 walks, a hit by pitch. He had a good quality couple at-bats, but unfortunately did not get a hit against Rainier Beach. In a game in which the Bulldogs got several hits. Meyer checks his glove. And now they're ready to go. So, 2 outs. Bases are loaded for Josephson, the right fielder. Also a pitcher. Meyer sets. Delivers. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Alec is a junior. Incredibly good at math. Much better than I am. The 0-1. And that is right there for strike 2. Parents behind home plate, the unpaid officials, did not think that was in the strike zone. They thought it was a little bit high, but Blue disagrees. So, 2 strikes, 1 strike away from escaping a bases loaded jam for Meyer. And that is low and inside for ball 1. Josephson placed patient at the plate. He did not have a high average last year, but he had about a 500 or 400 OBP on base percentage because he walked a ton. The 1-2. Swung on, foul back. Stays alive, does Josephson. What a beautiful day for baseball here. It's a little bit hazy, a little bit cloudy, but overall a really clear day. Not too hot, not too cold. The 1-2, and that is down the middle for strike 3. So Josephson will strike out looking. And the Liberty Patriots escape a bases-loaded jam with 2 outs in the first. Garfield will head out back into the field, and I believe Spencer Merwin will be back on the mound. We'll be right back. Up and back. The number 4 hitter, Caleb Chin, now batting for the Patriots. Merwin delivers, and that will be down for a strike. Inside, ball 1. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike from the leadoff hitter. And the 1-1 is swung on, hit to center, lofted up. Parker, the second baseman, makes the grab a few feet away from the edge of the infield dirt. So 1 down for the Patriots. And now is Colton Hollerbaugh, the second baseman, who committed an error just a few moments ago. A lefty. And he takes that first pitch a bit low for a strike. The 0-1. Looks like the same place, but that's a ball. Count is even. And that is a strike. So 1-2. On Hollerbaugh. Merwin gets set again. He's pitching quickly, and that one's way outside. Down even again. Merwin's been working up that pitch count. I mean, he only gets 2 innings, but it's been a lot of 2-ball, 3-ball counts. A lot of extended ABs. The 2-2. And that one swung on, fouled back behind the third base dugout. It's funny, the ball bounces so much, you'd never see that with a full Mariners game, but since there's no one there, the ball moves as physics allows it with no human interference. So, Merwin gets set for the 2-2 again. And that one is swung on, foul back. Low, makes a run for it, but that'll be in the seats. See how many people I can see in the stands here. The 2-2. Swung on. Right field line. That is going to be a foul ball. Hard to tell from my angle behind home plate, but I believe that hit either the seats and bounced back into play or it hit the wall. Just a few feet away from being fair, though. So 2-2 again for the third time. It's that one again, and foul behind the third base side. So that is 4 foul balls in a row. Holler ball. Two again, and that one's fouled behind home plate. There's a Mariners employee who almost caught it, but did not make the grab. So, the 2-2 again. Everyone must be getting at least a little bit frustrated right now. On the way, swung on, lined right to first. Caught by Stallman. And there are 2 down in the second. A great grab by Stallman. That ball was no softy, but he was prepared.
Now batting number 2, Hudson Kozlorich. Or Larich. I was not able to confirm the pronunciation of his name before the start of the game. First pitch, the strike. And that is a ball. So 1-1 count. And then right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kozlorich. Outside, ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled, down the left field line. Irwin again for the 100th 2-2 pitch of the past 2 batters. And that one hits him, or hits his bat. It's a little bit shaken up there. Looks like it hit his bat. He'll be back in the box. So a foul ball there. Count stays 2-2. Concessions are open here at T-Mobile Park, at least the ones behind home plate, as he swings on that one and fouls it back into the seats. So, plenty of young fans, all the JVC ball players and the JV ball players on each team, or at least the Garfield team, attended. They're getting their pizza as the 2-2 is outside, so it's a full count on Kozlorich. One sets up for the full count, and that hits him. So he'll take his base. A little bit of egging on from his teammates, but the Patriots will get a base runner again. Now batting number 9, Andrew Steffen.
Andrew Steffen for the Patriots batting now. Good set. That one's in the dirt for ball 1.
1-0 on the way. And there's a runner. Kozlorich will take down to second, and he'll get there safely. A stolen base for Kozlorich. Fouls that one back into the screen for the first strike. One strikeout today for Merwin. So he gets ready for the 2-1. Outside, way outside, in the other's batter's box outside for ball 3. It's a 3-1 count. Swung on to center. Back is Lozel. And it's caught. It's caught by Lozel. A great catch running back. Let's see the replay on the big board here. We tracked that immediately, took a great step, and oh my goodness, what a catch. Laid out, extended. And what a huge moment to make here at T-Mobile Park. We head to the bottom of the second inning on Bulldog Sports Journal. Now batting is Donovan Stallone. He takes the first pitch and ropes it. Foul down the left field line. A new pitcher is in for the Patriots, number 9, Andrew Steppen. He was at first base. The 0-1 from Steppen. Fouled back by Donovan, so it's already 0-2. And 2 foul balls. Stallman hoping to keep a rally open, or keep the momentum going after Garfield struck out looking on a bases loaded jam. Stallman will swing and miss, drop third strike, and he'll get thrown out at first. So a strikeout for Stallman for the first out of the inning. As I was saying, Garfield struck out looking last inning with the bases loaded. Josephson did, rather. After Burke Lowe walked, Spencer Merwin doubled, and Owen Moore got hit by a pitch. All with 2 outs. Trey Parker, the second baseman, up to bat with 1 out in the second. He'll await the pitch from Stefan, and that's high for ball 1. Wow, it is turning into a beautiful day here. The sun is only getting brighter as we started nice and early at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. The 0-1 swung on, popped up in the little area between center, second, and short. Center fielder Ellsworth takes it in. 2 down in the second. Well, at least I think that's Ellsworth. According to Game Changer, that is Ellsworth. A lot of substitutions, and they've only started, it's only the second inning. So, remember, high school baseball games go to 7 innings. We're at the bottom of the second. There's plenty more baseball to go. The first pitch to Weston Lozel is a strike. Lozel had a good game yesterday. Played a few innings in center against Rainier Beach. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled. Down the left field line. And a big swing and a miss from Lozel. He fouled that one back, though. Lucky break there. Started walking off as if the inning was about to end, but I'm said, get back in the box. You touched that one. Stefan gets set, stretch, the pitch, the 0-2. Swung on. Ooh, that was a sharply hit ball down the left field line, but just a couple feet foul. And one of the Patriot coaches will hustle down to left field to get that foul ball. Another 0-2 from Stefan against Lozel. He'll hit that one. Left field, fly ball. Left fielder's got it. And Brady Carroll will make the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Patriots in the second. Spencer Merwin looks like he's heading back onto the mound for the third inning. We'll be right back. Merwin back out there for the third inning, and The defense looks the same for the Bulldogs, as the first pitch is a strike to Brady Carroll. Fouls that one back behind the dugout. And the Garfield parents almost tripped there trying to get that, but he survived. 0-2. And Carroll. And that is strike 3 looking. Another strikeout for Spencer Merwin. As you hear the air horn there, his second of the night. And hopefully Merwin can close out these 3 innings with no runs. 9-hitter Gavin Jones, their left fielder for the Patriots. The first pitch, so half swing, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. The 0-1. And that again, right down there for a strike. Merwin looks a little bit better than he did an inning ago. More strikes. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. For out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Spencer Merwin. And the lineup flips over. It'll be Griffin Ellsworth, the center fielder.
Now batting number 4, Griffin Ellsworth.
So the first time through the order, 1 walk, 1 hit by a pitch, but other than that, it's been all outs for the Patriots. First pitch to Ellsworth, that swung on. Hit to right field, excuse me. Parker, a little bit of miscommunication there, and they hit their glove. And Ellsworth will be safe. That is unfortunate. Parker, the second baseman, and Josephson, the right fielder, looks like Josephson at least, collided. Or sorry, Sellers. Gabe Sellers now in right field for the Bulldogs. So Parker Sellers did not communicate on who would catch that fly ball. It was right
Number 6, Sam
in the zone where anybody could get it. And it looks like it hit one of their gloves and bounced on the ground. So that will be an error on, I believe, Sellers. As the first pitch to Sam Bell, the shortstop, is a ball. So 1 on, 2 out. Sam Bell at the plate. He walked in his first at-bat, his first plate appearance, excuse me. And that's all low for a strike. So Merwin hoping to get out of the inning as quickly as possible. Don't want to let too many base runners on. He was doing so well at the start. Merwin looks the 2-0 on the way. And that is a ball outside. 3-0 count already. And hopefully that error didn't shake up Merwin. But if he does give up any runs, on the plus side, they'll be unearned. 3-0, and that's ball 4. So, a 4-pitch walk from Merwin. And now there are runners on first and second. The score is 0-0. Probably should have mentioned that sooner. No run has been scored yet.
Number 26, Connor Mayer.
So, Connor Mayer, the 3rd player in the lineup for the Patriots, the pitcher, or started off as the pitcher. All low from Merwin. So, Patriots could score here. That would be huge to open the game against Spencer Merwin. The 1-0 inside, ball 2. Merwin has not thrown a strike in 6 pitches. The 2-0. Swung on, fouled. Right into the glove of Ward, the catcher. So, strike there for Merwin. It's 2-1, 2 outs. Merwin steps off, looks back, coaxes the runner back to second base. There's no fielder there, so he wasn't getting it thrown out, but just got to keep him in line. Merwin prepares for the 2-1. Chucks the runner. Swung on, right field line, fouled into the seats. A little hazy fly ball. Count is even,
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and second. No runs scored yet here at the High School Baseball Classic at T-Mobile Park. The 2-2 outside. Well, Caleb Chin, the third baseman, will prepare to take his at-bat and hopefully cash in for the Patriots.
Now batting number 18, Caleb Chin.
Excuse me. Yes, Caleb Chin. Caleb Chin lifts the first pitch to center, and Lozel will make the play to escape the jam. What a diving play by Lozel. He slid. Oh, wow. Some great defense by Lozel. He made an amazing reaching grab as he was running back last inning to end the inning, and he is pumped up. He daps up his partner, Trey Parker, and we will head to the bottom of the third. Garfield gets a chance to bat and hopefully score the first runs of the ball game. 0-0. Garfield 0, Liberty 0. King batting. It's a soft ground ball to third. He'll toss across it. It's an error, and Elijah will race to second. An error by the third baseman. Not Caleb Chin because he's pitching. Colton Meyer is at third, and he just had an offline throw to first baseman Steffen. So, the lineup did turn over for the Bulldogs. That was Elijah King, the shortstop. He's on second now, reaching on an error. And now, Malcolm Davis. Elijah King running. Getting to third. He'll be safe. A stolen base for the King. Good friend of mine as well. Also in my AP Lang class. There's a lot of baseball kids in 5th period AP Lang with Mr. Lovery. There are a lot of juniors on the team. The 1-0 fouled by Davis. I don't know if you heard that thump. That was the sound of a baseball hitting
the beautiful 40,000 metal chairs here at T-Mobile Park. The 1-1 to Davis. No outs, runner on third for the Bulldogs, no score. And that, Davis will take a strike. Davis hit into a double play his first at bat. It'd be really hard to do that with King on third. He hits that one center field. Looks like he's got it. That will be Ellsworth who makes the grab. King will tag, and he'll get home standing. The first run of the game for the Bulldogs on a sac fly by Malcolm Davis. And, really smart base running from the King there. Hustled out that error. Saw that he passed the first baseman. He came to second, stole third, and home on a sac fly. I mean, that, if this were the major leagues, that would be guards ball. For sure. Low swings and misses at the first pitch, the first offering by Chin. So, a good start to the third inning here by the Bulldogs. The 0-1, low. Count even. And another ball low in the dirt, or maybe a few millimeters above it. I'm sure it's sunny down here, but the press box is there. As there's a ground ball through the hole between third and short, right to the left fielder, Jones, and Malcolm Davis will reach on a base hit. That is the second base hit of the game for the Bulldogs. Right behind him is Spencer Merwin, the pitcher. He already had a double tonight. Merwin swings on the first pitch, fly ball. Right field, it's in foul territory, but it's just in the seats. Steffen, the first baseman, did not have a chance to grab that one. So, bottom of the third, one out. Garfield up 1-0 on a sac fly by Malcolm Davis. And a runner on first. The 0-1 count. All low. Ones everywhere. Win. Pitched great against Sass. Him against Eli Hurst. One of the top pitchers in the state. Bulldogs lost in extras, but did all right as he swings at that one. Out to the same spot. Steffen coming in, and that one did land in foul territory, bounced into the seats, but neither Steffen nor right fielder Carroll could get there in time. So, 1-2 on Merwin. He's a junior. We've got one more year of him. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. That'll be the second out of the inning for the Bulldogs. Now, Owen Ward, the senior, the catcher, and the lefty. Up to the plate. He'll take a few practice swings before stepping in the box. Way outside for ball one. That one was not even close to a strike. Swung on, line to second. And that will be the third out of the inning. That was a good, well-hit ball, but we head to the top of the fourth. Garfield scores on a sac fly. Up 1-0. currently no-hitting the Patriots. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the High School Baseball Classic. Haggard Bear pitching for the Bulldogs now. Irwin over at first. Bear, the first pitch. High for a ball. He's facing Colton Hollerbach, the second baseman. He lined out to first in his first at-bat. Committed an error first inning. Second pitch, fly ball, right field. Sellers on the line. He'll make the grab for the first out of the inning. Quick, easy at bat. And a good catch there by Sellers. A lazy fly ball.
Now batting number 2, Clemson Oslerich.
Oslerich hit by pitch, so he's 0 for 0 with the stolen base. Stranded in the second. On second. High, ball 1. Top of the fourth. Liberty 0. Garfield 1. It's been an alright game so far. Merwin shut down Patriots in the first 3 innings of this game. That pitch is inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Merwin, no hits. Just a few runners on base, just walks and hit by pitches and errors and that sort of thing, but especially that third inning, he threw a lot of strikes. The 2-0 inside, ball 3. Bear is inconsistent. He's had good starts, he's had bad starts. It's all about control. When he's on, he's on. His velo's good, his movement is good, but if it's not a strike, there's not much defense can do. As he puts that 3-0 pitch in for a strike. It's 3-1 with 1 out. Swung on, lined, just foul down the left field line. As Nico Flores Large is in left. So, as I said, a lot of substitutions. It's the High School Baseball Classic. There will be people playing in the field that might not get an at-bat, but this game doesn't count for anything, as he hits that one straight up the middle. Kozlorich with a base hit on a ground ball right over the bag of second base. So, runner on first, one out for the Patriots. It is an exhibition game. There's no impact in the standings for the High School Baseball Classic, so teams send out every player they can to try to get them an experience here at T-Mobile Park, because it is truly something. I mean, and if you're a pitcher and you're warming up in the pen, granted the atmosphere is a little different, given there's no one there egging you on with 5 beers deep, but it's still an incredible facility. The first pitch to Andrew Steffen of the Patriots is a ball. Steffen flew out in the second to end the inning on an amazing play by Winston Losel, as Kozlorich runs, steals second. Second stolen base of the evening for the Patriots. Two-0, low, ball one. Oh, sorry, ball three. The 3-0 from Bear. Checks the runner, and it hits him. Would have been ball four anyway, but now does set up the double play, but there are runners on first and second. Tying run in scoring position for the Patriots. And that single by Kozlorich a few batters ago was the first hit this game. It comes in the fourth inning. The first hit, but the Patriots have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7 base runners. So, this goes to show you, this is high school baseball. Ward goes out to check the mound, check with Bear. They'll walk back without umpire intervention necessary.
Now batting number 20, Jake Carter.
As number 20, Brady Carroll, the right fielder, steps in the box. First pitch. Grounded foul. On the third base line. The 0-1. There looks in. Checks the runner. Parker approaching the back saying, hey, I've got him. And he runs anyway. Owen Ward will not make a throw as both runners will advance on 2 stolen bases. So, second and third. The tying run, 90 feet away. There's 1 out. A sac fly could send him in. Even a ground out to tie this game up. Carroll has a chance to do some damage here. Ball 2 on the third pitch of the at-bat. The 2-1 from Bear. And that swung on. Oh, right. Foul ball. Oh, wow. That one passed, looked like it passed right over the third base bag. But the third base umpire rules it foul. My goodness, that could have done some damage to the Bulldogs there. Inches away from 2 runs scoring. And the Patriots taking the lead, but saved by a few inches and a few microseconds of a swing. Carroll will step back in the box. Count is now even at 2-2. 1 out. Garfield up 1-0. Runners on second and third. Bear checks the sign. Stretch, the pitch, the 2-2. Pass ball. It'll get by Owen Ward. And that will tie the game. That wild pitch will tie the game. So, Garfield scores on a sac fly. The Patriots score on a wild pitch. That's high school baseball. The go-ahead run is now 90 feet away. And looks like they'll sub him out for a French runner. That was Stefan at third, but looks like he'll come into the dugout. And my eyesight isn't too good from all the way up here. I'm on the concourse level, but hopefully someone on Game Changer can see. Could be a courtesy runner as Stefan is pitching. Changer isn't telling me, so I don't know who that runner is. As that is a ground ball up the middle, and the Patriots will take the lead. A single. Gavin Jones drives in a run. And it's been an eventful fourth inning. Infield was in, but even so, never had any chance of that. Sorry, that was Carroll who hit that in. Bear. Ball. First pitch. One out from Bear. Swung on, hit sharply to center. That's Lozol, and he'll make the easy catch for the second out of the inning. 2 outs. Carroll is on first. Jack Colton, or sorry, Tristan Klein just flew out. Stoppage here. The umpire is looking down the first base line. I don't know why there's a stoppage. Looks like we're about to play ball. And Bear will throw back first. Safe. Looking for the first pitch. Strike down the middle. .02 as he swung and missed at that one. The 0-2 pitch for Bear, and he swings, fouls that one sharply down the left field line. Jakowicz. And he struck him out. Swinging. So the Patriots get 2 in the top of the 4th and take the lead. 2-1 Patriots as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 14, Gianni Khan for the Bulldogs. He'll swing and miss the first offering. From Chin. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back, and caught by one good baseball player. Looks like a JV kid in the Garfield dugout. It hit the screen and fell directly down into the Garfield dugout, the home dugout here at T-Mobile Park. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Khan goes down on 3 strikes. And for those of you interested, we are 1/3 of the way through an immaculate inning.
Now batting number 11, Gabe Sellers.
Abe Sellers now batting the Bulldogs. He'll take first pitch strike from Chin. Hard to keep track of all the substitutions. For a first game to call, this is definitely like spring training. The 0-1. Another strike. You know, when I said immaculate inning, I was joking, but depends on what this next pitch is here, but let's hope Sellers doesn't go down on strikes. He fouls that one back, thankfully. All right. Crisis averted. 0-2 still, though, for Sellers. Swung on, hit to third. That's Meyer. He'll throw across the diamond to Steffen for the second out of the inning. All strikes from Chin this inning.
Now batting number 4.
See some people from West Seattle are arriving as they're last year, the Bulldogs practiced on the concourse, did their warm-ups on the concourse while the game was still going on. As the first offering by Chin to Ian Meyer is fouled back into the screen. Meyer Had a rough night last night. He went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a couple ground outs. The 0-1 to him. He'll take that ball low. Good friend of mine, but I won't be biased. He's a catcher. Not that that has anything to do with my allegiances to him. The 1-1 from Jin. That's high for ball 2. Definitely took it tough last night. You know, if your team is walking and scoring and getting tons of hits and you go for 4, that's rough. 2-1 on the way, and that's low for ball 3. So a favorable count here for Ian, and his teammates are cheering him up the dugout. His first at bat tonight. I know he said he's a catcher, but he could probably put him anywhere. The 3-1. And that's inside. And he'll take his base. He'll take his base here at T-Mobile Park. A walk puts him on first. 2-1 the score in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs.
Now batting number
And
1, Nico Flores.
let's see if Nico Flores Large can get something going here. Take the lead back. Jin just pump faked to throw to first, and Meyer dove back. That was something. The leadoff pitch. Oh, a big swing and a miss there from Flores Large. Oh, I'm not going to let him live when that one down. Sorry, Ian. Checks the runner. He's a lefty, so it's easier to see as Flores takes a hack at that one and whiffs. 0-2 the count. And that third pitch is a call, strike 3. So Flores Lodge will go down on 3 strikes. And the Bulldogs able to get very little momentum going in the 4th. Patriots up 2-1 as we head to the 5th inning of 7. Welcome back. It's the top of the 5th inning here at the High School Baseball Classic. Garfield Bulldogs versus Liberty Patriots. And the Patriots are up 2-1. Now pitching for the Bulldogs is number 16, Alec Josephson, a good friend of mine, and there goes his hat. We're going to track how many times he loses his hat. I don't know how. Somehow his hat is the loosest piece of clothing he owns. That first pitch was a ball. Batting is Sam Bell. Or no, sorry, excuse me. Matty Blig. For the Patriots. That's 2 times his hat's fell off. It's a 1-2 count on Blig. Josephson, not the quickest pitcher, but he has really good control and a really good slider. Fastball's only 78 though. The 1-2 swung on, hit to short. That's Bear, and he'll toss it across the first, and Merwin can't make the grab at first. So that will be an error on Bear. Can't make the pick, and unfortunately this inning will start off with an error.
Now batting number 26, Connor Mayer.
Some catchy tunes here at T-Mobile Park. Time is running out for the Bulldogs to score, but first they got to get through the Patriot lineup. They'll bunt that one, and that's what's just going to go foul. Connor Meyer started off the game as a pitcher. Now I don't know what position he's playing. That first pitch, he little check swing, hit the end of the bat. Bounced, just fouled down the first base line. Josephson gets set for the 0-1. Looks back, swung on, and fouled right back into the screen behind home plate. Ling on the 0-2 count. Back in the box a little bit. Josephson high for ball 1. And that's a 3rd time his hat's fallen off. All right, I gotta find a place on my scorebook to keep the tally here. There we go. That's 3. The 1-2 from Josephson. Swing and a miss for strike 3. His hat falls off and he gets the K. A great pitch by Josephson.
Now batting number 18, Caleb.
It's only he has his hat's fallen off 4 times. If you could get that many strikeouts, that'd be incredible. He throws back to first. Hat doesn't fall off, and the runner is safe. Maybe it's correlated. Maybe if his hat does fall off, then the throw will get there in time. Pretty sure that's how physics works. Josephson sets up for the first pitch to Chin, which is hit. Ground ball, took a bad hop over the second baseman. It'll get to left and, right. That's a single. Oh yeah, tough break there for Khan, who's in second. Just went right by him. Hat falls off again. Maybe that's the wind though. It's a bit windy here at T-Mobile Park. And I count that as the 6th time his hat's fallen off. So. Myers struck out. Chin single. First pitch to Hollerbach. Started off as a second baseman. Could be anywhere in the stadium right now. First pitch is the ball. Josephson gets set for the second one. Checks the runner at second. Pitch. Outside. Oh no. Caught the edge of the plate. It's a strike. Josephson working on a poster for AP Lang last night. Hollerbach swings and fouls that one down the left field line. I also have to make a poster, and I have not started, and it's due on Tuesday. But it'll get done. I mean, the amount of time these young folks put into their schedules with baseball, it is 6 days a week, 2-hour-long practices, 6 days a week, and a little bit of a rest on Sunday, but, 2 to 3 games a week usually. And today, as the 1-2 is high, today they had to get here at 7:15 a.m. for a 9 a.m. start game on a Saturday morning. 7:15 a.m. As a night owl, I would quit baseball if I had to do that. But these people made it work. As that one is high, gets past Meyer at catcher. And the runners will advance 90 feet. So, score, 2-1 Liberty. Top of the 5th. Full count on Hollerbach. And the Patriots are looking to add some insurance runs here in the 5th inning. Hollerbach 0 for 2 today. Lined out to the 1st in his 2nd inning and blew out to right in the 4th. Full count pitch was fouled. Hollerbach will take a quick timeout. And step back in the box for another full count. Infield is way in. Almost on the grass. The 3-2. Swung on, fouled. Fly ball into the left field seats. As that T-Mobile Park employee will ambly make his way down the stairs and collect that foul ball. Getting a little bit windier as the game goes on. Started off this morning, it wasn't too bad. Now you can feel the chills up here. Flags in left are blowing in and towards center. The full count. Swung on, hit up the middle. Oh, and past Parker, or past Kahn rather. That'll score 2. And Liberty is up 4-1 in the 5th. A 2 RBI single by Colton Hellerbach. And, that's just a infield alignment thing. Frustrating there, right out the middle. Not the greatest contact, but it got the job done. Swung on, hit down the left field line. Sellers can't get to it, but it's foul. All good. Kozlorich back up. That was his first pitch. So Josephson fell off again. Probably missed a couple, unfortunately, but it's 7. Sunny on the mound. Chilly up here. 0-1 in strike. 0-2 on Kozlorich. Liberty, historically a very good baseball program. They've made state 10 times in program history. The 0-2 from Josephson, swung on, hit sharply, foul, and the left field line. They made state 10 times. The last time, though, was in 2003. They won it. Sorry. The last time they made state was 2019. The last time they won state was 2003. Garfield is not better. Josephson prepares to take the 0-2 pitch. And that is high. And it'll get past Meyer. That's a pass ball, and Colton Hellerbach will advance to second base on a pass ball by Meyer. Garfield baseball has made a state in 3 times in history. The last time, 1989, as there's a sharp line drive. Foul down the left field line, though, thankfully. That one could have done some damage. A 1-2. For Kozlorich. For 1 is the score. 1 out. And that one's high. Oh, that hit him. Umpire saying it hit him. Is that right? Nope. Did it hit his bat? I can't tell. On-screen scoreboard looks the same, so I guess it was a foul ball. Hard to tell from all the way up here as he hits that one. Next pitch, center field. Lozol will let it drop. He keeps the runner at second. He keeps Hollerbach at second. But now there are runners on first and second with 1 out. So this is an outing that is not going well for Josephson. Just getting hit around. 8 hats falling off for Josephson. That looks like the West Seattle team making their way in to the stadium. They're all sitting down, waiting for their chance to warm up. So swing, foul ball. Right to Smith at third. Henry Smith. 1-1 count now. On Kozlorich, or excuse me, on Stefan. Kozlorich is on first. Josephson, 1-1, hit into left center. Weston Lozol will pick it up. That'll be a double. A 2 RBI scoring double for Andrew Stefan, who's had quite a night on the mound and off it. And that will be 4 runs this inning for the Patriots. Meyer will head out to the mound, have a little check-in. Not a great start for Josephson.
Now batting number 20, Jake Horowitz.
Betting is Arjunowitz or Barjanowitz. Not sure. Took ball 1 for a strike. Hit that one foul. 1-1 the count now. As he hits that one into center field. Lozol, oh my goodness, he made the grab! Wow! Another diving play by Weston Lozol. 3 incredible catches by the center fielder. Unbelievable. For high school, wow, and on the biggest stage here at T-Mobile Park. Weston Lozol, offensively, not too much. Only has 1 at bat. He's subbed out defensively for Nico Flores-Large. He flew out in the second, but defensively, he is putting on a masterclass in center field. The umpires will get together on this. Their review here in high school baseball, I don't know. What are they checking for here? Oh. They rule him safe?
Now batting number 10.
Oh, they ruled him safe. Damn it. Well, it was an amazing play. I thought he had it. I guess he didn't. Nonetheless, do not disregard Lozel's first and second amazing grabs over this game. So, that'll be a single for Switz. Runners on first and third, and there's another ball in play to Sellers. Fly ball. Sack fly. He'll throw it in, and they'll get the run. 5-run inning for the Patriots in this game is quickly getting out of reach. They're playing Shabuzi. And, oh my good lord, is probably how some Garfield fans are feeling right now. It was a close game. Scoreless after 3. Spencer Merwin did a great job setting the table. Garfield got a sack fly in the 4th. They were up 1-0 and gave up 2 and a half inning later. There's a strike to Ellsworth. And Liberty has scored 7 unanswered runs in the 4th and 5th innings. That second pitch is high for ball 1. Garfield not doing so well this year. 1-6. Only win came last night against Rainier Beach. They had a tough loss. They had a really tough game against Sass, Eli Hurst, one of the best pitchers in the state of Washington. As the 1-1 is a strike, but Arjanowitz will steal, or Tristan Klein will steal second. So runner on second, 2 outs here in the 5th. Liberty up 7-1. They had a tough game against Sass, against Eli Hurst, one of the best pitchers in the state. He pitched excellent, but Garfield got a lot of hits off him. And they eventually ended up losing 6-4 in 10 innings. Josephson gets ready to pitch the 2-2. And hopefully get out of this inning and limit the damage right here. The 2-2 is low, ball 3, full count. That falls off again. Pretty demoralizing watching your friend get shelled. He'll be okay, though. Checks the runner at second. Klein at second. He'll hit that, and that is another ball in play. 5-ball to Sellers, who can't make the grab, but it's foul. Oh. Ellsworth will head back to the box. And that is ball 4. So, Ellsworth will walk to first, and this inning is not over, and looks like, yep, they're going to take Josephson out. Here comes Coach Dom. Ball to the pen. Josephson hands in the baseball, heads back to the dugout. We'll be back after this. Now pitching for the Bulldogs, Burke Lowe.
Now batting number 15, Matty Bly.
Blige stepping back in for the Patriots. He reached on an error earlier this inning. He led off the 5th inning, reached on an error. So, first pitch to Bling, he'll pop that one up straight high in the sky, caught by Lowe, and that will end the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out for Lowe. And the damage is done, though. Patriots bat around. They score 7. Sorry, they score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They score 5 in the 5th and are up 7-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning here at T-Mobile Park. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning here at T-Mobile Park. Taggart Bear batting for the Bulldogs. Sam Bell on the mound. Let's take the first pitch for a ball outside. Bear, the lefty, pitched earlier this game. Garfield down 7-1. That second pitch in for a strike. Count even at 1-1. Tough game. Tough 5th inning. 5 straight hits allowed by Josephson. And only 3 earned runs, though. I mean, think of how different that inning would have been if the leadoff hitter, Matty Bling, hadn't reached on an error. 2-1. He's outside. 3-1 count now. Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Garfield has 1, 2, 3 more innings to bounce back, and they are the home team. 3-1, in for a strike. Full count now on the leadoff hitter, Bear, Taggart Bear. And that is high. Ball 4. So Bear will reach.
Now batting number 20, Ryan Hurd.
Now batting number 20, Ryan Hurd. He's in for Malcolm Davis. First pitch to Hurd, swung on and missed. Hurd family is big at Garfield. Lamar Hurd, basketball P announcer, very involved with the Garfield basketball program. Leslie Hurd, a fiscal secretary, has set a balk. Or indeed, looks like Hurd called timeout. Leslie Hurd, fiscal secretary, she's here at the game tonight. I saw her earlier. And Laura Hurd, another employee at the school, teacher. Deal 1 to Brian Hurd. Swung on a miss, and that swing wasn't even close. Sorry, Brian, but that pitch was about 2 feet away from where he swung the bat. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Garfield gonna get something. Run on first with no outs. Anything helps. The 0-2, and that is strike 3. Strike 3 looking. Strike 3 looking as the catcher threw down to first. And luckily, Bear got back to first in time. But one down now for the Bulldogs. Henry Smith. Now batting. Swings and misses at a high fastball. Hit on. Back into the seats. Maybe a fan will catch it. Yes! Someone got it. One fan, probably a Liberty parent, got it one-handed while sitting. Some great athletes in the stands tonight. Around, I don't know, 400 people here. And West Seattle is here and another purple team. I don't know who else. They don't give me any media sheets about who else is playing in the High School Baseball Classic. Swung on, hit softly, foul. So, 0-2 on Lowe. I'm sorry, on Smith. One out. Swung on, hit, and that is not going to get through. That's going to be a double. No, it's not. Got him out. No, he went off the bag. So, what looked like a double play ball, a soft grounded to third. He threw it to second, but the second baseman, Hellerbach, stepped off the bag, and Bear will be safe. So, that's going to be an error on Hellerbach, while Smith reaches on a fielder's choice. Swung on, foul. Behind the dugout, Garfield dugout. Next, the runner, the 0-1 to Merriman. Owen Merriman. He's in my physics and chemistry class. Very smart guy. Sophomore. 1-1 from Bell. Swung on, foul back. Last night he had a couple at bats in the Rainier Beach game, and then for Varsity, and then stayed and pitched for JVC. And then this morning, had to wake up and be here at T-Mobile Park at 7:15 a.m. So, it's been a pretty busy last 24 hours for Owen Merriman. One, two. Will be on the way to Merriman after Bell checked the runner. Gonna step off.
Satisfied. Now, looks like, and there we go. He'll get set. Checks the runner one more time, two more times, and now pitches. Owen Merriman. Fly ball. Fouled. Behind the dugout. Still 1-2 on Merriman. Swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. That pitch looked like it was over the, almost over the other batter's box, and Merriman will strike out. Yes, it was. It was over the other batter's box. A good foot outside. Merriman will go down on strikes for the second out of the inning, and that will bring up Ward. Sorry, Regulus Reese Hebsner, excuse me. Regulus Hesse Webster coming into the game. And he hits that one to third. Third baseman will step on the bag for the final out of the inning. Garfield doesn't score any runs. It's up to the top of the sixth for more Liberty baseball. Garfield 1, Liberty 7. We'll be right back. Connor Mayer batting for the Patriots. Urkelo stays on the mound after pitching one pitch last inning to get out of that jam. Mayer hits it, and that is a blooper to right field. Just over the head of Parker at second. Sorry, Kahn at second. And Sellers throws it in.
Now batting number 18, Caleb King.
Caleb Jin, first pitch in play, swung on, popped up, shortstop, and Parker will make the grab for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 3, Fulton Bulldogs.
I'll bring up Hollerbach again. He did pretty well last inning. singled. Getting a couple RBIs as well. First pitch to Hellerbach, and Meyer will steal second on that. Throw down, but doesn't get him in time. Ground ball to second. Kahn will toss it to first, make the out. 2 down now, but Meyer will advance to third. Man, that last inning was rough. Josephson allowed 5 hits in a row. Yeah, not how you want to go. First pitch to Kozlorich. Kozlorich is a ball. Second pitch is a strike. The 2-1 is a ball, so it's 3-1 now. Three-one on the way, and that's inside for ball 4. Runners on the corners with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Liberty up 7-1. Wind has died down a little bit. Flags are still blowing in slightly, but definitely up here it's less chilly. I can see a couple fans down below putting some coats on though. First pitch to Jack Colton is a ball. I've just been informed this is the last inning due to a time limit, so instead of going normal 7 innings, we'll be done after 6. There are no new innings after 2 hours because you gotta let the next teams warm up and want to start on time, and there's 5 games, so any delay can stack as a ball was just fouled a few rows in front of me. Two ones swung on and missed. He hits that one to center. Lozel coming in, but it's not Lozel that'll make the catch. Yeah, it's not Lozel that'll make the catch. It's Parker at short who runs all the way out and makes it. A little bit of confusion about whether he actually caught it, but he did. That'll end the inning. A good defensive play. Garfield's defense, yes, there have been a couple errors, but overall, especially Lozel, making some great plays as we head to the final 3 outs of the High School Baseball Classic for Garfield. Can they score 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th to tie this game? Probably not, but we'll see when we come back. Alec Josephson into the box for the Bulldogs, leading off the final frame. We'll take all one from Ellsworth. Garfield is down 7-1. Final inning. All two. I think I just figured out what team is playing next. At least one of them, I believe. One of them is West Seattle based on the colors. And the other one, I saw a little glimpse of their jersey, even though they're far away. It's Issaquah. That's Seattle versus Issaquah. Swing and a miss for strike one for Josephson. So, Mats, who are sitting in the stands, waiting for their turn to go out and warm up on the lush green grass of T-Mobile Park. 2-1 to Josephson, and he'll take that ball inside. So, Josephson started the game. He got one at bat, then subbed out for Kahn, and now he's back in the same slot he was in previously. 3-1 to Josephson. Is ball four high. He'll take his base. Another 0-for-0 start. Oh, sorry. Josephson struck out looking his first at bat. So 0-for-1 with one walk. And behind him is the big first baseman, Donovan Stallman. Tall guy. Down, swing, and that gets through. That's an infield hit. Josephson will stop at second. That was a sharp line drive to right. A single for Stallman. No outs. Runners on first and second. And the tying run is only several batters away.
Now batting number 3, Laurel Parker.
Looks like Coach Chris has put all his head coach Chris Modritzer has put all the varsity players back on, trying to at least get a couple runs. Although again, game doesn't matter at all. Completely meaningless for the standings in the postseason. Just an exhibition. The 1-0. Is fouled back. Swing and a miss for Kahn. Looks like Kahn was moved down to the 8 hole lineup. And for Meyer. And he'll take strike three looking. Unfortunate for Kahn. He'll be the first out of the inning. But he's got plenty more years to go.
Now batting number 24, Weston Volsel.
So Losel is back in for Nico Flores Large. Was once Garfield entered today 1-6, 4.5 games back of the leaders of the Metro League, which would be Lincoln High School. They're 6-0. They're undefeated. Losel will take strike one. The next pitch is outside for ball one. And the wind is picked up again. The 1-1. Takes that one for a strike as well. Losel has been amazing defensively. Flew out, had one at bat in the second, flew out, but has been in center field practically the entire game as he takes ball two. Let's see if he can put something together and get something going for the Bulldogs on offense. Josephson takes his lead at second. Swung on, fouled back into the screen behind home plate. 2-2. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, 7-1 in favor of the Liberty Patriots. Oh, he'll step off. Will Ellsworth. Anxious anticipation in the crowd. The 2-2 is on its way. Outside, ball 4. Oh. Nope. We all thought it was ball 3. The on-screen chyron, which is on the Mariners video board in center field, says ball 3. And Lozel thought it was ball 4. So, after running about 70 feet before being stopped by the first base coach, he'll jog back into the batter's box and resume his at-bat with a full count now. 1 out. Hope that isn't bad karma. He'll take, there we go, there's ball 4 up high. So, the bases are loaded for the Bulldogs here in the 6th inning. And up to the plate is none other
Now batting number 2,
than the great Elijah King. 5'11". He pitched yesterday 2 innings of shutout baseball when Garfield threw a combined perfect game against Rainier Beach. Unbelievable stuff from him yesterday. And he swings and hits that to center. Looks like he's got a read on it, though. The center fielder does. He catches it. Josephson will tag from third. He'll score. So, 2 outs now, but the King does get a sac fly, and it's now 7-2. A huge run there. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea who's in center field for the Patriots. I don't have my binoculars on me, so I couldn't even read their number if I tried. Davis. Last chance. And Bell will step off, forcing the runners back. Oh, that was a balk, though. Stepped off illegally. So, Stallman will jog to third. And Lozel will advance to second. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Malcolm Davis at the plate. His brother Prince Davis played for the Bulldogs. Graduated a couple years ago. Did very well. Now he's continuing legacy. A lot of baseball families apart. He'll take all 2 outside. 2-0 the count on Davis, the younger Davis. You know, regardless of the outcome here, it's been a great game for Garfield. The score isn't what they wanted, but it's been a great experience. Uh-oh. That's a back pick. Ball 3, and is the final out of the game is going to be made at home plate. There's a ball 3 to Davis, and Stallman got caught in a rundown, and that'll be it. Their catcher is hurt. Oh, that's a tough way to end it, folks. Ball 3, back pick by the catcher. He threw it down to third. Stallman ran for home. There's a collision at the plate. Looks like everybody is okay, though. And the Liberty Patriots will walk off the field with a 7-2 win over the Garfield Bulldogs here at the high school. The first game of the High School Baseball Classic here at T-Mobile Park. A great game for Garfield. Winston Lozel, absolutely the team MVP. Unbelievable defensively in center field. 2 amazing grabs and 1 almost catch. That was ruled a single. Handshakes are being exchanged. Final score, Liberty Patriots 7, Garfield Bulldogs 2. Bulldogs will drop to 1-7, but not really because it's an exhibition game. More like a scrimmage. A beautiful day for baseball here at T-Mobile Park, and I wish every single one of the remaining 8 teams who are still to play today, and then more tomorrow and more next weekend. An amazing game of baseball as West Seattle and Issaquah are already making their way onto the field for warm-ups. My name is Raphael Brewer. Thank you for listening on Bulldog Sports Journal. Garfield has a game on Monday, I believe. Thanks for listening, and have a good rest of your Saturday.